Coming up next is Marvel News number 107. It's an all Marvel Universe update. And we're going to talk about the new Icon book that's going to be announced at the Emerald City Con. We're also going to talk about Fantastic Four Season 1's artist jumping ship over to Ultimate Spidey. We're also going to talk about Marvel Comics grinding the Marvel Zombies concept into the ground yet again. And Bo's going to grind the Italian language into the ground as we talk about Incredible Hulk. All that and more coming up after this.
Marvel comic book news, hot off the presses.
While popularity would only make us lucrative. Marvel News, episode 107, The Twirling Skirts of Cambridge.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
Marvel News.
Number 107. Marvel News number 107 is coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. Bo,
Yes.
what's going on in Hulk? Specifically, Incredible Hulk. Not the Red Hulk one, that's just Hulk.
It's not so incredible.
Incredible Hulk, which used to be drawn by Mark Silvestri, which I guess isn't anymore.
Well, what they're doing is they've got a series of rotating artists, and so every arc will be drawn by a different artist.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk number 8 will begin an arc drawn by one of my favorite artists, Steve Dillon, and it's called Stay Angry, which will change the Hulk status quo once again, because at the end of 7, I guess we find out exactly why Banner and the Hulk was split up.
Oh. Okay.
Now, the next arc will be drawn by Pasquale Ferry, and then someone else is going to follow Ferry, and someone's going to follow the person who follows Perry. Jason Aaron knows who the artists are, and these are all people he says he's never worked with before, and he's impressed with all of them. But every arc will be drawn by a different artist.
Okay. Marvel Zombies. Oh, God. This is Marvel pounding a concept into the ground. Marvel Zombies is coming back yet again for what I think is the 9th, and I could be wrong, the 9th series for Marvel Zombies, not counting Mark Millar's intro to the characters in Ultimate Fantastic Four. So if you count that, I think this is the 10th series of books, ultimately with a trade paperback, that you can put on your bookshelf about the Marvel Zombie saga. And this one is going to be the best of all of them. What's it going to happen in it?
This one starts in May. It's called Marvel Zombies Destroy! It'll become from Frank Marafino and Mirko Pierfredici.
Ooh.
It's the Italian stallion group of Frank Marafino and Mirko Pierfredici. I haven't met Mirko.
That was spectacular.
Man. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
The limited series, the first 2 issues will ship in May, will have armor head to a world in which zombie-powered Nazis have won World War II, and the main characters will be Howard the Duck.
Why?
And Dum Dum Dugan.
Why? What could the Nazis possibly use Nazi zombies for?
To win the world.
You don't have to feed them.
You don't have to feed them. There's an army.
Brains.
Well, there's always some of those. And it'll be Howard and Dum Dum Dugan, and what they're calling
Howard the Duck and Dum Dum
what they're
Dugan.
calling is
we've come so far since the original Marvel
well,
Zombies.
they're calling the people they work with the Ducky Dozen or something.
Talk about hearing the machinery grind in the background.
Comic Book Man, I want that in my file.
Man.
But
And I'm sure every issue will be gold.
the art I've seen from
Suitable
Mirko
for framing.
Pierfredici is
okay.
quite nice.
Yeah, okay, great. Moving on.
It's filled with linguine.
Bo,
Yes.
Icon's got a new book coming out. What is it?
Well, Matt Fraction's got a new Icon book that'll be announced actually the Emerald City Con, which is not that far away from now.
Okay.
So he's already doing Casanova at Icon, and he's going to be doing a brand new book as well with an artist which he hasn't named because Fraction's a busy guy.
Okay. So we don't know what this book is, but it's going to be named at Emerald Con.
It'll be
Emerald City Con.
Suppose he's going to make an announcement of the Emerald City Con, which is actually pretty cool because very few major announcements are made at that con. That's sort of like
I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
That's a lowercase, local con, which is sort of gotten a reputation of having a very cool vibe.
Yeah.
But not a lot of news ever comes out of that con.
Well, it's
And now, all
it's
of a
not a
sudden-
news con.
It's Seattle,
Fraction-
right?
Yeah,
Science Fiction Hall of Fame.
and he hangs around. And,
Science Fiction Hall of Fame is in
yeah,
Seattle.
I
That's
understand. And he
That'd
hangs
be
out
cool.
there. So I'm assuming he'll be there and Bendis will be there, and so there may be a bunch of it.
Oh, let's go. We're gonna go down.
I've always wanted to go to Seattle.
Well, you have fun there. Our last
gotta get
story.
coffee.
Our last story. It's the
And
grunge
rain,
that
and
gets me.
rain.
It's the grunge.
Grunge is over
It's
with,
the
man.
grunge.
Quit being hip.
Oh, it is? Well, let's go. Our last story involves creative changes. The folks on Fantastic Four Season 1 are going to move to...
Fantastic Four Season 1 was a one-shot hardcover.
Which hasn't come out yet.
Right. No, it did come out. It's the first one. No, was it Spider-Man or Fantastic Four was the first one?
I don't know. I can't keep track. One of those have come out already. I don't think it was Fantastic Four.
Anyway, David Marquez, the artist on that thing, he will be joining the art rotation on Ultimate Comics Spider-Man starting with number 9. So he'll be drawing an arc, and then Sarah Pacelli will draw another arc, and they'll rotate, and so the book will continue to ship. Actually, way ahead of on time because the book ships like about 18 issues a year. So,
Ultimate Spidey?
Ultimate Comics Spider-Man ships at a relatively quick clip.
Okay. And we're done at a relatively slow clip. But that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We got no more Marvel news. But go to the store's website. Check out all the Marvel news this man sends me that I post up. And where is the store's website?
Marco Pier Federici knows where the website is.
Once you let your mind go numb, the rest is easy. www.myalternatereality.com.
So go to the store's website and check out all his news. Until next time, this is the non-Italian comic book man.
This is David Marquez.
Not that I have anything against the Italians. They're wonderful people. Saying,
Bye!
The 20th of every month is Founders Day here at Alternate Reality, and on the 20th, you can save 20% off everything I've got in the store. All my comics, trade paperbacks, action figures, statues, posters, supplies, gaming stuff, everything is 20% off on the 20th, except for this week's shipping and my buy-in-bulk supplies. But everything else is 20% off. So stop on down to Alternate Reality on the 20th of every month and save yourself 20% off.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.